Greetings everyone, this is RajaRao Pagidipalli. Let us begin with one simple truth. Life is a mirror. Whatever we send out in thoughts, in words, in actions, somehow they find its way back to us. It's like shouting into a mountain valley. The echo always comes back in our own voice. If we send our anger, it returns as conflict. If we send out love, it returns as peace. Tell me honestly, how many of us sometimes wonder, why does this always happen to me? Be it missing the bus, getting scolded by the boss, or finding that one neighbor who is always allergic to our happiness. Well, maybe life is not punishing us. Maybe it is simply reflecting what is inside us. When we smile at life, life smiles back. When we frown, life frowns too. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how one cheerful person can light up an entire office or classroom? And one negative person can drain everyone's energy in 5 minutes flat. This is not magic. It is energy. It is vibration. The thoughts we hold they are like invisible signals. They shape our experience. So, if you want to change the world around you, first polish the mirror inside you. So, it all begins in our mind. Most of us think our problems come from outside, from our boss, from our relatives, from our traffic, politics, etc., etc. But if we dig deeper, we see the real root is inside our mind. Every problem starts as a thought. We say, I am not good enough. I always fail. Nobody values me. These negative thoughts, they quietly become patterns. Then the patterns become habits, and the habits become reality. It's like software. These patterns are like software. If the program running your mind is full of errors like fear, doubt, and guilt, your life will keep showing system errors. Just as we can update our phone applications, we can also update our thought patterns. Where does it come from? Where does all these negative thoughts are coming from? You might ask, who installed all these negative programs in my head? So, we have to go back to our roots. We have to go back to our childhood. Many of our beliefs are not even ours. They were given to us by our parents, by our teachers, by our surroundings, and even by our society. Some people say, don't cry like a girl. Some say, money doesn't grow on trees. Then some say, good things happen only to the lucky ones. These are all very familiar to us because we heard them many times. We heard these lines so often that we accepted them as truth. But they were just opinions. They are not laws. They are not laws of life. In fact, some of us are still living in that mental childhood. Now we are grown-ups. But our thoughts are still replaying those old tapes of fear, old tapes of comparison, and old tapes of unworthiness. It's a time to press stop and record new thoughts. Let's do a little experiment. Think of one belief that holds you back. Maybe that belief is I can't change or I don't deserve happiness. Now, ask yourself a question. Is it true? Who told me that? Where is the proof? You often say that I can't change. Is it true? Who told you that? Where is the proof that you can't change? Often we realize the belief has no solid foundation. It's like an old house that looks scary. That looks scary from the outside, but it is empty inside. When we shine the light of awareness, those false beliefs, they vanish like darkness disappearing when we switch on a light. Remember, truth doesn't need to shout. Truth doesn't need to shout. It simply is. And the truth is, you are enough. You are capable and you can heal your life. So, what can we do now? We should take responsibility. Responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself. It means recognizing your power to respond. If I created my problems through my thoughts, I can also create solutions. If I have spoken words that hurt, I can now speak words that can heal. If I have lived with fear, I can now choose faith. In simple words, we may not control everything that happens to us, but we can always control what happens within us. Think of it like driving on roads. We can't stop potholes from existing, but we can hold the steering. We can hold the steering properly. That is self-responsibility. So today, promise yourself. Say, I will begin to heal my life. Not tomorrow, not next week. I will begin to heal my life now. I will begin to heal my life now. So promise yourself. Start with a smile. Start with a smile. Start with kindness to yourself. Start with one positive thought. I deserve to be happy. Because the day you believe that, truly believe it, the mirror called life, it will reflect a beautiful, new person of you. Healing doesn't begin when others change. Healing begins when you decide to love yourself enough to change your own thoughts. Because we all want a better life, to be healthier, to be happier, to be more peaceful. When life gives us a chance to change, most of us cling to the world like a child clutching his broken toy. Why? Because the mind whispers, what if I fail? Or what if this doesn't work? Friends, the truth is simple. We don't resist change because it's hard. We resist it because it's unfamiliar. Let's explore how our mind and body are connected and how this connection can either heal us or hold us hostage. Have you ever noticed how your body reacts when you are stressed? A tight neck, a headache, or that knot in the stomach when you are anxious. That's your body talking. It's saying, hey, something is wrong in your thoughts. When you have a tight neck, a headache, or a tight knot in your stomach, which means your body is talking to you. Your body is communicating. It's saying something is wrong in your thoughts. Our body is like a loyal servant. It listens to every instruction our mind gives, even the negative ones. When we keep thinking, I'm not good enough, the body literally begins to tighten, shrink, and absorb that message. Fear, guilt, and self-criticism. These are like the three gods standing outside the gate of change. Fear says, what if it goes wrong? Guilty. Guilt says, you don't deserve happiness. And self-criticism, it says, see, you always mess up. You always mess up. Yes. We all meet these three gods every time we try to improve ourselves. Fear, guilt, and self-criticism. We all meet these three gods whenever we try to improve ourselves. Whether it's starting a fitness routine, quitting a bad habit, or learning something new. The secret is, those three gods, they are not real enemies. They are just frightened. They are just frightened parts of us that need reassurance. These three need a reassurance. So instead of fighting them, talk to them, tell them, relax, I have got this, I am safe to change. Change begins the moment we decide to speak kindly to ourselves. You see, the mind is like a garden. If we keep planting weeds of doubt, how can flowers of confidence bloom? So, step 1, observe your thoughts. Throughout the day, notice what you are telling to yourself. Is it uplifting or is it defeating? For instance, if you drop your tea and immediately think, I'm so careless. Stop. Replace this phrase with, it's okay, accidents happen. I will make another cup. Then step 2, affirm the positive. Affirm the positive. Affirmations are like vitamins for the mind. Affirmations are vitamins to the mind. Say them loud. Say them loud. Say them often. Say them with belief. Say all these affirmations aloud, very often, and with confidence. Instead of I can't, say I am learning. Instead of I am unlucky, say good things are coming in my way. Don't worry. Nobody expects you to sounds like a spiritual guru all the day. But try this. When you wake up, instead of checking your phone notifications, whisper to yourself, today I choose peace. Just that one line can revive your energy for the whole day. Once we step, we stop the old negative patterns. We must fill the space with the new empowering habits, or else the old weeds will grow back. Think of it like renovating your home. You don't just remove broken furniture, you bring in something better. Start small. Replace complaining with gratitude. When you catch yourself saying, this traffic is horrible, change it to, at least I have a vehicle to ride. When you feel lonely, remind yourself, this is my time to grow. Each new habit is like a brick in the foundation of your healing. Consistency, it beats intensity. It's better to practice one positive habit daily than to read 50 motivational quotes and forget them by lunch. Now comes the fun part. Daily practice. Healing your life. Healing your life. It is not a one-time event or one-time settlement. It's like brushing your teeth every day. You do it every day to stay fresh, to stay clean. Mirror work is a beautiful exercise. Stand before the mirror, look straight into your eyes and say, I love you, I am proud of you, I am healing. It sounds silly, it looks silly, maybe, but it's powerful because when you face yourself, not your face, but your soul you start to reconnect with your inner truth. Many people can say, I love you to others, but not to themselves. That's where real healing begins. Then comes visualization. Imagine your ideal self, not someday, but today. Visualize your ideal self. If you wish to be healthy, visualize your body glowing with energy. If you wish to be confident, see yourself walking tall, smiling, and radiating peace. Science and spirituality, they agree on this. The brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. So when you visualize positive change, your body starts preparing for it. The message is simple. Change is not a punishment. Change is the gift. Change is the gift. You don't have to do everything at once. Just start with awareness. Smile more. Speak kindly. Forgive yourself. Appreciate your progress. Remember, your body listens to your thoughts. So, speak healing words. Your mind listens to your emotions. So, choose hope over fear. And life listens to your energy. So, send out love and watch it return multiplied. Because in the end, the power to heal your life doesn't come from outside. It comes from inside you. It comes from inside. So say, I'm ready to change. Say, I am open to healing. Say, I trust the process of life. Keep that faith alive. And life will meet you halfway. Then we have a relationship. Relationships are the classroom of life. They are mirrors reflecting our emotions, our insecurities, and our love. Whether it's your partner, parents, friends, colleagues, or even the relatives who call only to compare. Every person who walks into your life, they are teaching you something valuable to you. Let's be honest, we often think, if only others behaved properly, my life would be peaceful. We think so. My dear friends, have you noticed how we attract the same kind of people or situations again and again? You change jobs, but the new boss also turns out to be the controlling person. You switch relationships, but the new partner repeats the same emotional patterns. Why? Because life is trying to show you something about yourself. It's like the universe whispering, my dear, you haven't learned this lesson yet. So let's repeat the class. The universe is whispering to you. The universe is telling to you, you haven't learned the lesson yet. So let's repeat the class. When we heal the emotions within us, the outer person either changes or quietly walks out of our life. That's the magic of inner healing. So instead of asking, why are people like this? Start asking, what is this situation teaching me? What is this situation teaching me? We often hear the saying, work is worship. But tell me, how many of us really feel that on a Monday morning, work is worship? We get relaxed on Sunday, and if it is Monday morning, do we say work is worship? For most people, work feels like a burden. Endless deadlines, office politics, and child breaks that end too soon. But the truth is, it's not the work that drains us, it is our attitude towards our work. If we keep saying, I hate my job, my boss is a horrible boss, or I'm stuck here in this job. If we keep saying these negative statements, the energy we send out, it blocks opportunities. But if we shift our mindset to, I am learning valuable skills, or this job is a stepping stone, you know what happens? our energy changes, and so does our environment. Even the smallest job, when done with love and pride, the smallest job becomes a form of service. Whether you are a CEO or a chai seller, whoever you are, your work gains sacredness when you pour your heart into that work. So today, promise yourself. Say, whatever I do, I will do it with joy. Because I am not working for others, I am working for my own growth. So, success, a word that makes everyone sit up straight. Success. We often think success is about money, success is about power, success is about fame. But in truth, success is a state of mind. You could have a huge bank balance and still feel empty. Or you could have little but feel rich because you are grateful and peaceful. We see people performing pujas for wealth. We see people doing prayers for wealth. We see people wearing lucky stones. We see people checking horoscopes before business deals. But the greatest lucky charm is your mindset. When you believe you deserve abundance, the universe begins to open doors. Say, I am open to prosperity. Affirm to yourself, I am open to prosperity. Money flows easily and freely into my life. And remember, real prosperity isn't just financial. It is having health. It is having peace. It is having loving relationships and the time to enjoy them. Then, have you ever noticed that when you are sad, your body feels heavy. And when you are excited, your energy rises like Diwali fireworks. That's because the body listens to every word the mind says. If your mind keeps repeating, I am tired, your body becomes tired. If your mind says, I am strong and healthy, the body responds. Every pain, every ache, it is a message from within, not to punish you, but to guide you. A headache might be saying, you are overthinking. A sore throat, it might whisper, you are holding back words. A stomachache, it might shouting, you are worried too much. When we began to listen, when we began to truly listen, the body becomes our best teacher. So instead of fighting your body, love your body. Thank your body for carrying you through every joy and challenge. Feed your body. Feed it with good food. Speak to your body kindly. Rest it, move it, and most of all, forgive your body. Because when the mind and body become friends, healing becomes effortless. My dear friends, every relationship, whether with others, work, money, or your body, every relationship, it begins with one root relationship, your relationship with yourself. It starts with your relationship with yourself, then with others, then with work, then with money, then with your body. If you treat yourself with love, you will attract loving people. If you respect your body, it will serve you faithfully. If you value your time and effort, life will reward you. So, whenever you look in the mirror, say to yourself softly, I love myself. I forgive myself. I am open to loving every form. You don't need a perfect past to create a beautiful future. You just need one brave decision to love yourself, to love yourself enough to heal. So take a deep breath. Inhale love, exhale worry. Inhale love, exhale worry. Once again, inhale hope, inhale hope, exhale fear. You are not broken. You are becoming whole. And that, my dear friend, that is the real miracle of healing. We step into the most practical and powerful path. These are not complicated rituals or expensive therapies. These are simple, soulful habits you can do every single day, right from your home, your office, or even while you are waiting at a traffic signal. There. Let's start with a list. It's not a grocery list. It is a healing list. A beautiful map that connects our physical problems to our emotional states. Think of your body as your best friend. It doesn't complain for no reason. It speaks in the only language it knows, sensations and symptoms. As we discussed earlier, a headache might be your mind saying too much thinking. Back pain might say you are carrying too much emotional burden. So our body is sending messages. When you begin to listen to these messages, instead of suppressing them, healing becomes easier. So start writing your own list. Whenever your body aches, first you ask, what emotion could this be connected to? Write it down, reflect on it, speak kindly to that part of your body. Speak kindly to that part of your body. Wherever you are feeling pain, you will be amazed. Sometimes the pain reduces just because you finally gave it attention and love. Rewrite the script. Rewrite the script. Rewrite the script of your thoughts. Imagine your mind as a cinema screen. For years, it's been playing the same sad film. I'm not good enough. Nothing works out. People always hurt me. But guess what? You are not just the audience. You are the director. You are SS Rajamouli. So it's time to shoot a new film. One with laughter, courage, adventure, and light. Let's practice some powerful affirmations together. Okay? I'm safe. I trust the process of life. Let us say some affirmations to ourselves. The first one, I'm safe. I trust the process of life. Then say, I am worthy of love and respect. I am worthy of love and respect. I forgive myself and set myself free. I choose thoughts that make me strong and peaceful. Each time you repeat these, you are reprogramming your subconscious mind, like updating your emotional self. Remember, affirmations work best when you feel those affirmations. Don't just speak affirmations. While you are speaking or while you are saying, you feel those affirmations. When you say, I love myself, place your hand on your heart. You mean it like you are speaking to your best friend. So, you don't have to sit under a tree like a monk or chant mantras for hours. Go for a meditation. Meditation is simply being present. Apart from affirmations, positive affirmations. Go for a meditation. Meditation is simply being present. Just aware of your breath, just aware of your thoughts, just aware of your emotions. So, Close your eyes. Take a deep breath and slowly breathe out. Now imagine a warm golden light glowing in your heart. With every breath, it spreads to your shoulders, your face, your arms, your legs, until your whole body is shining like the morning sun. Then say softly, this light heals every cell of my body. This light brings peace to my mind. This light fills my heart with love. The light you felt, that's you, the real you. The one that's been waiting patiently beneath all the noise and stress. You can do this anytime. You can do this anytime before sleep, before an interview, before facing something difficult. It works like a magic. It works like magic. Healing is not a one-time miracle. It is a daily habit. Let's create a simple routine. In the morning, before touching your phone, say affirmations. Say affirmations. I am grateful for this new day. I am open to joy. I am stronger than yesterday. Start with your morning with positive affirmations. And in the afternoon, look at yourself in the mirror. Even if you are in your office, go to washroom. Okay? You can see yourself in a mirror. Smile and say to yourself, you are doing great. You are doing great. And say, I'm proud of you. And say, I love you. Say this to yourself in the midday. Then evening, reflect on your day. Instead of asking what went wrong, ask what did I learn? Then write one thing you are grateful for. Even something small like I enjoyed my tea today. Then before sleep, visualize your dreams. Picture yourself already living your healed, happy life. Let that feeling sink into your heart before drifting up. These little practices, they might look simple, but remember, a small seed grows into a mighty tree. So, healing our lives, it is not about perfection. Healing life, it is about practice. There will be days when you feel low, and that's okay. Healing is not a straight line. It's a dance, one step forward, two sideways, and sometimes even a twin. Just don't stop dancing. Every positive word you speak, every smile you give yourself in the mirror, every breath of gratitude, they all add up. Because true healing is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you already are. Who you already are, whole, worthy, and full of love. So say, I'm healing, I'm growing, I'm at peace with my life. So, let's go with a question. Have you ever tried to run while carrying a heavy suitcase? That's what life feels like when you hold on to anger, resentment, or guilt. You may move, but slowly, painfully. Because you are carrying a heavy suitcase of anger, resentment, guilt. So, you are moving very painfully. Forgiveness is not saying what they did was okay. No. It's saying, I deserve peace more than I deserve to hold this pain. When you refuse to forgive, you keep yourself tied to the past. It is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to suffer. So, we often hear people say, I can forgive, but I will never forget. But my dear friends, if you haven't forgotten the pain, have you truly forgiven? Forgiveness is not about memory, it's about emotion. You may remember what happened, but without the sting. without the bitterness. That's freedom. So, as you close your eyes, whisper to yourself, whisper to yourself, I release every person who hurts me. I release every person who hurt me. I also release myself from guilt. I also release myself from regret. I choose peace. You don't have to make a phone call or send a message. Forgiveness, it happens in your heart. And when you forgive, you heal two lives, theirs and yours. Love yourself. It is the foundation of all healing. It is the foundation of all healing. We are taught to love others. We are taught to serve others. We are taught to respect others, but barely to love ourselves. We feel shy saying, I love myself. We think it sounds selfish or we think it sounds arrogant, but that is a myth. Loving yourself is not pride, it is gratitude. It's saying, I am thankful for being alive. I am enough as I am. Think of it like this. You cannot pour tea from an empty cup. If you don't fill yourself with love first, what will you give to others? So, be your own best friend. Talk to yourself with kindness. When you make mistakes, don't say, I am such fool. Say, I am learning. When you feel sad, don't say, I am weak. Say, I am human. So, I may make mistakes. You see, love is the most powerful medicine on earth. And it begins at home within your own heart. We have to trust the process because the universe supports us. Have you ever planted a seed and then dug it up the next day to see if it is growing? We do that all the time in life. We plant dreams but lose patience. We doubt ourselves. We doubt the process. Then wonder why things don't work. My dear friends, life always listens, but it answers in its own timing. When you truly trust the universe, miracles happen quietly. Opportunities appear. People cross your path at the right moment. Doors that seemed closed, suddenly they open and you realize everything was falling into place, not apart. Just because you can't see the full picture, it doesn't mean it's not being painted. So every morning tell yourself, I trust life, I trust the process, I am safe, the universe will guide me, I am guided by divine timing. You may call it God, you may call it energy, you may call it nature, or you may call it the universe. The universe knows. There is a higher intelligence that loves you, that protects you, and wants you to shine. So, we have learned to forgive. We have learned to love. We have to learn to trust the process. A healed life doesn't mean everything is perfect. It means you no longer panic when things go wrong. You smile more, you complain less, you start to notice the small miracles, that taste of joy, a cool breeze after a rain, your friend laughter, your child's hug. You begin to live consciously, not by habit, but by heart. A simple morning ritual for a healed life. Wake up and thank your life for one more day. Stretch your body, smile, whisper, today I'm happy. Throughout the day, focus on solutions, not on problems. Before you sleep, forgive and let go. And most importantly, keep a light heart. Laugh. Don't take life too seriously. Remember, nobody gets out of it alive. Nobody gets out of it alive. So, we may die one day. So, we might as well enjoy the ride. Wholeness is not about becoming something new. It is about coming home to yourself, to that inner light that was always there beneath fear, pain, and self-doubt. You are not broken. You never are. You are simply remembering your own strength as you go about your day. So remember that mantra. I am loved. I am free. I am healing. Say it when you wake up. Say it before you sleep. Say it when life feels tough. And watch your energy shift. Watch your energy shift. So, as we come to the final moment of this podcast, heal your life. So let's pause wherever you are, maybe at work, maybe at work, maybe at your home, maybe you are in park, traveling. Take this moment for you. Let the world wait for a few minutes. You deserve this peace. You deserve this peace. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath through your nose. Hold it for a second. And slowly exhale through your mouth. Again, breathe in peace. Breathe out all the tension. One more time. Inhale courage. Exhale your fears. Feel your shoulders relax. Your jaw loosen. Your mind slowing down. And your heart opening like a flower greeting the morning. Imagine you are standing on the banks of a quiet river at sunrise. The water glows golden, reflecting the first light of dawn. This river is your life, flowing, cleansing, eternal. As you stand there, feel a gentle breeze brushing your face. Hear the birds greeting the new day. Everything around you feels peaceful and safe. Imagine this river begins to glow brightly. It becomes a river of light. This light begins to rise slowly, touching your feet, your legs, your chest, your heart, until your entire body is surrounded by this warm, healing energy. This light carries only one message. You are loved, you are safe, you are whole. Let that light enter every cell of your body. It travels to places where you hold pain, to memories that still ache, to thoughts that still whisper fear, and it heals them one by one. The heavy stones of guilt, anger, and doubt, they fall away, sinking into the river, carried away forever. Let's these words sink deep, deeper, deeper than your mind, right into your soul. So bring your awareness back to this moment. Feel your body resting gently where you are. Feel the breath moving softly through you, the breath of life. When you open your eyes, do it slowly, as if seeing the world again for the very first time. Notice the light around you, the sounds, the colors, everything is the same. Yet something has changed. You have changed. You are lighter, calmer, stronger. It's a new beginning. My dear friends, this is not goodbye. This is your rebirth. From this day forward, when you wake up, greet yourself with kindness. When challenges come, meet them with faith. When people hurt you, respond with compassion. And when you forget, come back to this moment, the river, the light, the peace, because healing is not a destination. It is a way of walking, a way of breathing, a way of being. So wherever you go, remember this truth. You are your own healer. You are your own hope. You are your own miracle. Keep that light shining. Share it with others. And let your healed heart become a lamp for the world. Take one last deep breath. Smile from your heart and whisper to yourself, I'm grateful, I'm healed, I'm whole. This was your host RajaRao Pagidipalli. Thank you for walking with me on this journey of self-discovery and healing. May your days be peaceful, your nights restful, and your hearts forever light. Until we meet again, heal your life. Let your life heal the world. Thank you. Bye-bye.